Guys, today we're going to continue to work on rate of change. This is going to be a very popular topic. We're going to do a lot with it. So the better you understand it today, is the better that will be. I like to make a chart when I'm doing rate of change. So I like to put my x's here, my y's here. Then my two coordinates are going to go here. So let's say we're talking about A and B. And this would be f of A, f of B, or just our y values. So look at how this relates to the formula. So basically, we take this table, we turn it 90 degrees, and this helps me to remember how to do it. So I would do this minus this over this minus this. So you just take the table and you flip it. We're going to practice with this. Please try to set them up the way I am. So first, we're just going to review how to find the value when given a graph. So f of 0, I go to my 0 on the, so this whole line is y equals 0. I say, where am I intersecting? I'm intersecting right here at 1. So f of 0 is 1. F of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, f of 7 is all the way up here. So I hit the point, I take it back to the y-axis, x of 4 is going to take me to here, and f of 13 is going to take me to the top. So I just need to count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So f of 4 was at 7, f of 7 was at 10, and f of 13 was at 15. So this means we have the coordinate 0, 1. This means we have the coordinate 7, 10. This means we have the coordinate 4, 7. This means we have the coordinate 13, 15. So you just have to know how to read those. Now we're going to practice finding the rate of change. So using this drawing, we're going to go through each of these. So 0, 4. I'm going to make a little table. My x values are 0 and 4. My y values, when x was 0, y was 1. When x was 4, y was 7. I'm going to take these and subtract. 7, so it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to take these two first. 7 minus 1, or 1 minus 7, over 4 minus 0. So this is fine, or this is fine. They're both going to give us the same result. So we get 6/4 or 3/2, negative 6 over negative 4 or 3/2. So we're going to get 3 over 2. If we reduce it, we don't have to. If you do, it's fine. All right, now we're going to go to 4, 7. I'm going to make my table again. My x values are 4 and 7. My y values are 7 and 10. So again, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I visualize tipping this on its side. So I'm doing this as the top. 10 minus 7 over 7 minus 4. 3 over 3, which is 1. And then lastly, we have 7/13. So 7 and 13, my y value for 7 is 10. My y value for 13 is 15. So I'm doing my y's being subtracted over my x's being subtracted. So I have 5 over 6. We could also use our picture to do this. So if I was looking at 7 to 13, I would go here and I would say how many up, how many over. So rate of change is rise over run. So I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 6. So that's just another way of looking at it. We could do the same thing with the middle one. So how much did I go up? How much did I go over? So from 4 to 7, I went up 1, 2, 3. I went over 1, 2, 3. So just another way of thinking about it. All right, so that was given the graph. Now we're going to be given a table. Basically, we're doing the same thing. So I'm looking at -3 and -1. I make myself my own little chart. X, Y at -3. I have an 8 at -1. I have a -2. I'm doing my change in Y. So Y minus a Y. So minus a negative is positive. All over a -3 minus 1 minus a -1, excuse me. So 8 minus a -2 is 10. -3 minus a -1 is -2, which is -5. Try the next one. Copy down the two values from your chart. This time we'll highlight in two different colors. So now we're looking at -1 and 6. I like to make a little chart. -1, 2, 6, 12. Y2 minus Y1. I just picked by whatever looks easier mathematically to do. You could always do the bottom to the top. So this time it's 12 minus 2 over 6 minus -1. Just be careful of your signs. 10 over 7. Try C. Highlight in two different colors. So erase your highlights. Try again. So -3 goes with 8. 9 goes with 5. Sorry, I copied this one wrong. It was a -2. -1, -2 makes it a 12 minus a -2, which is positive, making that a 14. Sorry, that rate of change was 2. So be careful when you copy your values that you don't make a mistake like I did. So now I'm looking at -3 and 9. -3 goes with 8, 9 goes with 5. 8 minus 5 over -3 minus 9 is a 3 over a -12, which reduces to -1/4. Explain how you can tell from the answers in A through C that the table is not a linear function. So the rate of change is different for each value. So it is not linear. All right, lastly, okay, I'm going to show you how to use your graphing calculator. So hold on one second, I gotta set up my window. So I'm gonna pause. Okay, I wanted to bring up a graphing calculator so that we could look at this together. So we haven't really typed too much into our graphing calculator. Right now, we're going to type in this function, y equals x squared. So follow along, make sure you have your graphing calculator handy. So find your graphing calculator. If you don't have it, hit pause. We're going to type into our y equals x. So we need to use the x next to the alpha and squared. Now we want to get our table values for 0, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6. So we're going to hit second. If we want to look at the graph of it, it would look like that. but it's a little bit complicated to read off the graph. So we're going to want to look at the table value. So we hit second graph. Now we have the table values. If you don't have a nice numbers or not, your numbers don't go in order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, let me know so I can help you change your table setup. So now we want to copy down the values. So I want to make the charts for each. So I'm going to look at my values for 0 and for 2. I'm going to look at my values for 2 and 4. I'm going to look at my values for 4 and 6. So 0 goes with 0, 2 goes with 4, 4 goes with 16, and 6 goes with 36. So we used our y equals, we typed in to our y equals x squared, and then we hit second graph to get our table values. So that's how we use it. Make sure you're using the x key that is next to the alpha. Don't use the green ones on this one. All right, so now we can find the rate of change. So I'm going to do 4 minus 0 over 2 minus 0, which is 4 over 2, which is 2. 16 minus 4 over 4 minus 2, which is 12 over 2, which is 6. And lastly, see if you can get 10. Again, the order doesn't matter. You could go 16 minus 36 over 4 minus 6, which is negative 20 over negative 2, or you would have a positive 20 over positive 2. Alrighty, here's our rate of change lesson. This is a very, very important concept. If you're confused, please ask for help. When you go to do your homework for the first set, go to your graphing calculator, go to your y equals, you hit clear to clear out what's in there. We want to type in 9 minus x squared. Then you're going to hit second graph to get the values. You can use your up arrow and your down arrow to move it around. Oops. If you're stuck on calculator things, let me know. Good luck. Please do a good job on these few homework problems. Again, this is a very important topic. Have a great day.